All right, y'all, we're going to do what we did the past couple of weeks, and that's go in order of the way I set up my cards in the binders growing up. So the order is Topps, then Donruss, then Fleer, then Score, then Upper Deck, and then Miscellaneous. And we're going to do it oldest to newest. So we're going to start with 1986 Topps. We've got a Rack Pack box here. And I did not do a video, but it's Sunday, the 21st, I believe. But this past Friday, a few days ago, we went to McNulty and picked up a box of Rack Packs. It was, I think, pretty much a full box. We picked it up in two parts. So we have a whole second 86 Topps Rack Pack box waiting in the wings. So now we've got an 86, an 87, and an 88 Topps Rack Pack box waiting in the wings. So that's nice. All right, let's pull. We're going to do two videos, one Rack Pack each video. Video 1 of 2, Rack Pack 1 of 2. These are going to be 48 card Rack Packs, and we get a glossy All-Star card. Looks like in this case we've got the Darryl Strawberry. That's going to be nice. Looks like we've got a record breaker, Tony Perez on the back. Oh, we got the Rickey Henderson on the back. That's key. It's a 100 card as well. Let's see real quick what we're looking for. 86 Topps rookies, looking for Darren Daulton, 50 cents. Len Dykstra, 75 cents. Cecil Fielder, $1. Mickey Tettleton, a quarter. Not really anybody spectacular in the rookie department for 86 Topps. Here's those 100 cards. We just saw that the Rickey Henderson is sitting on the back of the middle section. He made the Hall of Fame in 2009. It's going to be worth 40 cents, and I'm curious to know if that might go up a little bit now that he's passed. Rest in peace to him. The top 5 cards for 86 Topps, according to the internet, a specific baseball website. I should have wrote it down, but the Pete Rose, card number 206, the record breaker, followed by the Rickey Henderson card. That'll be nice. Doc Gooden. Tony Perez's card with Eric Davis on there, and then Don Mattingly's box bottom, which that comes in the wax pack, not the box that we have. And here is the glossy All-Stars. What do we got? We've got the Tony Perez. I don't see Tony Perez on that list, so. And then, of course, there are some error cards. Basically, the only errors in the 86 Topps set is going to be misnumbered cards. Card number 51 is actually listed as card 57, so there's two 57s. Card 171 is actually listed as 141, so there are two 141s. So, all right, enough of that. Let's get into ripping. Now, if this is the first time you watch my videos, those error cards, again, are where corrected cards were made. And I typically will list when I talk about in the first of usually 2 videos, I'll talk about what we're looking for in terms of rookies and errors and whatnot. Those errors are always going to be where corrected cards are made. We're not talking about uncorrected errors. Only if there was a corrected card made. All right, loving these 86 Topps. I wish there were a lot more rookies in them, but unfortunately there is not. We start out with our 1985 All-Star Team glossy card for 1986 Topps, Darryl Strawberry. That's awesome. Peaches. I do not see Darryl on my list. It's going to be card number 19. I do not see him on my list. So that means it's probably going to be worth less than 50 cents, but awesome nonetheless. Single asterisk version, if there is a single or double asterisk. We'll throw him up there. For cards, we've got Mike Heath, Oh, very nice. Gary Carter. Card number 170. Rest in peace to Gary. Got Rick Rhoden. Bob Horner. There's Claudell Washington. These cards are all upside down and whatnot. Barbaro Garby. Mark Langston. Danny Darwin. Manny Trio. Juan Benacqua. Harold Baines. Jimmy Key. Dave Righetti. Craig Reynolds. Rick Manning. Phil Bradley. Dave Schmidt. Greg Gross. Jesse Orozco. Ron Romanek. Jim Ecker. Rich Dower. Mookie Wilson. Ron Darling. Ernie Witt. Tom Hinkie. There's Darryl Strawberry. Very nice. So we got his glossy all-star and his base card. That's going to be card number 80. Put them together. Got Willie McGee. Oh, nice. Got a Pete Rose card from 1979 to 1982. It's going to be card number 6. The Pete Rose years. That's cool. Rest in peace to Pete. Let's put him over here on the dead guy stand. Got Jack Morris. Eric Shaw. Len Dykstra. Darrell Evans. There's the late, great stolen base king, Rickey Henderson. Nice 40-cent card there. One of the top 5 cards. Number 500. He was at 573 in the stolen base count. There is 85 record breaker card of Tony Perez, oldest player to hit Grand Slam. Very cool. Card number 205. It's interesting that it's 205. Typically the record breakers are the first 5 or 6 cards, but in this set that was reserved for Pete Rose. Picked up a checklist. Very nice. Cards 265 to 396. Got Pat Clements. Jim Beattie. Picture's a slight bit blurry. Bert Blyleven, phenomenal pitcher. We'll throw him up there, show him some love today. Johnny Grubb. Ben Aglevy, a little bit off center there, favors this side. Oh, nice. American League All-Star card of Rickey Henderson. That's cool. Got his All-Star and his base card. We'll take that. Throw that up next to his base card there. Got Buddy Bell. Tom Niedenfuer. Mike Schmidt, phenomenal player. We'll throw him some love. Keith Atherton. Glenn Hoffman. Little off cut there. Oh, very nice. National League All-Star of Ozzie Smith. That's a cool card to get. Dave Von Olin. And finally, Jeff Lottie. Not bad in that rack pack. What did we pick up? Well, we got Rickey Henderson, the late great Rickey Henderson's All-Star card, as well as his base card. That's going to be a 500. That's going to be a 100 card number 500, so 40 cents. Got the Pete Rose years from 79 to 82, card number 6. Rest in peace to him. And we've got Gary Carter, phenomenal catcher for the Mets. Started out with the Expos. Rest in peace to Gary. Card number 170. Over here, picked up Ozzie's All-Star. That's key. Threw some love out to Mike Schmidt, phenomenal player, as well as Bert Blyleven, was a great pitcher. There's our 85 record breaker card of Tony Perez. front and center, got Darryl Strawberry's base card. That's key. Card number 80. As well as his 85 All-Star Team Glossy. That's top notch. All right, folks, there you have it. 1986 Topps 48 card rack pack from the box. Video 1 of 2, pack 1 of 2. Stay tuned. We're going to do it one more time in video 2.